Somebody recently asked me if we are to have a career in music, what options are available? I think that's a very interesting question, and I'll try to answer this in today's episode. Hi, I'm Anuja, and welcome to Out of the Shruti Box. Music as a career or a profession is as challenging as any other career, right? It's as competitive as any other profession. But if you want to earn your livelihood through music, you might want to ask yourselves two important questions. First is, do I have the aptitude for music? Which means that are you able to recognize a frequency when it's played? Are you able to recognize if somebody is off key when they're singing? Are you able to, say, memorize a particular tune and repeat it? Are you able to understand and memorize a certain rhythmic pattern and then imitate it? All this is part of musical aptitude. If you're somebody who thinks that they do not have this musical aptitude, then I would suggest that you not think of music as a career or a profession, because you might just end up feeling hopeless. That doesn't mean that you can't learn music or you can't make music an essential part of your life. No, music is for everybody and you can definitely enjoy it. The second question you need to ask yourself is, are you prepared for the unpredictability that music career gets with itself? Unpredictability in the form of job opportunities or project opportunities, right? It's not a 9 to 5 job. Definitely there are some opportunities, there are some fields in music which offer this security in terms of job. We will be talking about that, but majority of the options are very unpredictable and volatile. So you need to ask yourself, are you prepared to take the risk? Okay, so now my question is, who is a musician? A musician technically is any individual who produces music or who contributes in the production of a musical piece. Okay, now honestly speaking, there are many ways of being a musician and all of them are valid, no doubt about it. But generally speaking, a musician falls in one of these categories. First, a vocalist or a singer. Second, an instrumentalist. Third, a music programmer. Fourth, a music composer and or arranger. What are the career options available for a vocalist or a singer? Now, if you are somebody who identifies themselves as a singer or a vocalist, you might want to be a performing artist, which means that you perform live in front of an audience, right? This means you go in for live shows, concerts or mehfils or baithaks or orchestras, right? So this is a very good option. B, you can be a studio artist, which means that you're not essentially performing in front of a live audience, you are singing in a studio setup. A lot of people actually aim at this when they say that they want to become playback singers, right? Which means they want to work in a studio. Studio artists don't just record for films, but now they record for web series and what are called jingles, right? So even ad agencies require studio artists. If you're somebody who likes to sing and perform in a group, then well, you can go for the C option, which is you can get associated with a professional choir, right? Or you can get associated with the chorus association. Now, chorus association provides chorus to various songs in films and ads. What about the scope and options for instrumentalists, right? So, instrumentalists can be of various types. You could be playing an acoustic instrument, you could be playing an electronic instrument, you could be playing a percussion instrument, you could be playing a melodic instrument. Either which way, like a vocalist, you could be a performing artist, and even as a performing artist, you could be a solo performer, or you could be part of an ensemble, right? You could be part of a band, or you could be an accompanying artist to a main artist. The second option is to be a studio artist. Songs are being produced, and definitely musicians are required to be part of the arrangement of this song. So that is when you would be called in the studio to record your piece of music. Now, if you're any kind of a musician, vocalist or an instrumentalist, or even if you have a very good ear for music, you might want to become a music composer, a music arranger, or a music programmer. Now, how are these three different from each other? Let me explain. Music composer is an individual who sets the tune to a song, right? Now, in India, music composers are also called music directors. Music arrangers, on the other hand, they decide on the kind of setting, instrumental setting that will go with the tune, right? So, they coordinate with the instrumentalists and they work with the instrumentalist to get the music part arranged for the song. In today's day and age, the role of a music composer and that of a music arranger is played by the same individual. Music programmers are individuals who produce music digitally. These individuals work with digital sound patterns. One of the examples of a music programmer is the DJ, the disc jockey. Again, you need to have a special talent to be a music composer, arranger, or a music programmer. So that's it, right? No. There are more options available, but I'll tell you about it in the coming episode.